Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. It's nice to see a large crowd. Didn't know what to expect. Welcome to Station 26. This is an exciting day for the Hamilton Fire Department and for the city of Hamilton. It's been about 25 years since we've opened a new firehouse in the city. Last firehouse was Station 22 at 77 Pershing Avenue, and that was opened in '99. This is a huge investment in not only the department but the community as a whole, and it was a big effort to get us to where we are today. And while it's nice to have a brand new facility, room to grow, it's also a little bittersweet. As everybody knows, it was kind of a heartache to leave Station 26 on Laurel Avenue, neighborhood firehouse for the neighborhood of Lindenwold. It's difficult to leave a traditional firehouse that was built almost 125 years ago, been serving the community for a long time, well over a century. So when the decision was made to move from that facility, that's a big deal, and it wasn't taken lightly. And while we all loved the building, we all loved the facility, we loved working out of that building, it was just no longer sustainable for our current and future operations, and it was no longer fiscally responsible to maintain that building and to stay where we were at. But I'm confident with this new building, our new location, it's going to allow us to provide better service to the community. We are going to be able to provide better service to East Hamilton, bridge that gap with territory, while also maintaining quality service to the neighborhood of Lindenwold. I'm very confident in that. And in line with moving to this building, we were also able to not only bring Engine 26 to this facility, but we've also brought a medic unit to this facility as well, which increases the staffing to the south end of Hamilton. So that's a plus also. I'd like to say thank you. I'd like to say a lot of thank yous. Thank you to city leadership. This was a big decision and a huge investment in your community. And again, that decision's not an easy one. That took a long time to weigh the pros and cons and come up with the plan that they did. GIS team, Craig Bruner especially, helped us evaluate our territories, look at the call volume, citizen volume, and come up with the proper locations for this firehouse. And this was one of the locations that he came up with. The department, a lot of you don't know that when we started looking at building this firehouse, we put a cross-section of department members together in a makeshift committee, and they spent a lot of time meeting, discussing, touring other firehouses in different jurisdictions to come up with ideas to help plan this firehouse. So a lot of the ideas in this firehouse came from that department committee. So I appreciate all the help there. Cushman & Wakefield and CUC did a great job with managing and constructing the project. Director Scramisi, AC Wirtz, and Captain Schroyer did a tremendous job maintaining the project throughout and helped out a great deal with too many pieces of the project to name. And then finally, I know I'm forgetting somebody, but all other department and city team members that helped out along the way. There's a lot that goes into building a new firehouse, and even for us involved, we were surprised at all the things that we just didn't think about needed to be done. So thank you. Welcome to our new firehouse. And at this moment in time, I'd like to turn the podium over to Mayor Moeller to say a few words.
Thank you, Chief. Congratulations to the firefighters in the Hamilton Fire Division. You deserve a firehouse like this. Congratulations to our citizens, because our citizens now have, I would call, state-of-the-art firehouse. Thank you again to all the city folks who are involved with this, city manager. Special recognition to Scott Scramisi, put together not one but two major public safety projects in 1 year, and it takes more than a year to do it. And another success there. Thank you, Public Safety Director Scramizzi. What a great environment for our firefighters from a training standpoint to a safety standpoint. They can refill their bottles here. They can clean the carcinogens off of clothes. Just the environment is just so much better here, and that's hugely important. Even to the environment of where they spend their time between runs is a better living environment. So thank you to all of you got this done for our citizens. It's a great project for the city of Hamlet. It's a great investment as well. So again, congratulations and thank you.
At this moment in time, we would like to ask those helping out with the ribbon cutting to get in place. At this moment, we have a little bit of a special presentation. I'm going to turn the podium over to Deputy Chief Garland, and he'll close out the opening for us.
Thank you for coming. As Chief Eichelberger said, it's a bittersweet day, getting rid of the past and looking forward to the future. A couple things I want to point out. Retired Fire Captain Bob Short is here. I believe he is probably the oldest one of our retirees. He goes to a lot of our events. We thank him for that. A lot of tradition, a lot of knowledge. He's also one of our department pastors. So I'd just like to take a second and recognize Mr. Short here. After this is all said and done, there are donuts, milk, and orange juice over here on my left. That was provided for by Hamilton IAFF Local 20, our union. So please eat the donuts. There's a lot of them. And finally, I want to touch a little bit on what Chief Eichelberger discussed as well. You know, the old firehouse was built in 1910, I believe it was, and it's been there a very long time. A lot of character, a lot of craftsmanship, and one of the things that several of us thought we would like to do is try to bring some of that to this firehouse, you know, work with the tradition and the history of the fire department, the firehouse, Hamilton Fire Department specifically. So one of the guys we work with was able to take a wooden door from the old firehouse and come up with a little something special for everyone that was stationed at that firehouse. The guys who are now here on Meg 28, sorry you don't get one. Maybe in 115 years you'll get your own. So Chief Eichelberger, if you'll come up. It's just a little thing here. This one says Chief Ike, Hamilton Fire Department seal. And then it says Laurel, 1910 to 2025, South Erie, 2025 dash whatever. So just want to present this to you. As I said, we have one for everyone who was stationed at the old Station 26, and there's also one for retired Captain Bob Short and one for the firehouse, just labeled Station 26. So I think that's it. Thank you all for coming, and please eat the donuts.